Graphics of the logos of Perkins and the National Consortium on Deaf-Blindness appear on the screen along with a chapter heading, Building the Team.
Multiple agencies were serving kids who were deaf-blind. We had School for the Deaf, we had School for the Blind, we had the Deaf-Blind Project, and I happened to have represent the national project in Kansas, but we had independent wheels spinning, and I thought this is a great opportunity to kind of reset these relationships to build trust amongst the consultants. And so that was really the core original team.
Yeah, and then for the school team, it just depends on who's on the kids' individualized education plan. So if the related service providers happen to be an OT, a PT, a speech path, they may have a TVI that works with them. They may, the parents may be really regularly involved with what is happening at the school. It could be the principal is really involved, or even an assistant principal. They could have social workers involved. I mean, it can go really deep. So some of our teams are 15 members strong, and some are the kids that are still, it's mom and dad at home with the child, and related service providers pop in from time to time. And so those teams tend to be smaller than the kids that are in school.
We see a page from a website titled Blake's Wiki. It is a distance mentoring resource site for a young girl, Blake, who is deaf-blind. Included in the information on the page is a listing of team members. There are 4 consultants and 5 educational team members.
It's really critical for us to say you have to have a relationship in place before you start this process. So
I think it's vital. I don't think you could do this unless you have an existing relationship, because there's a certain amount of trust with what's going to happen with the content, and trust with, as a consultant, how I am going to behave with them. And I think without that level of trust, they're a little less sure of being forthcoming about the problems that they're actually going through, and owning it and being honest with it, because there's a certain amount of vulnerability that's involved with putting yourself out there on a video for a bunch of people to scrutinize. And so they have to have an existing relationship with us to believe that we're going to be kind about it.
So this team building is pretty important. You've got to be flexible. So the person walking in has to be able to work with the team. I mean, you have to have not just good communication skills, but good listening skills. So the premium value is team collaboration. And then from there, you start using technology. So it's not technology solves the problem, it just gives you that Swiss Army knife.
Fade to black.